Hi everyone, I'm Louise Reed from louisereed.net. Today I want to talk about a subject that I think everyone can relate to, and that is sometimes the hardest thing in life can end up being the best thing that can imagine, that it can be a pivotal point. Currently we are going through coronavirus, and I've seen a lot of pandemic movies and I've enjoyed watching a lot of pandemic movies. I don't enjoy being in one, which is how I feel at the moment. I can see how we're all quickly adapting. With only a few weeks, we now have a thing called social distancing. We now have to maintain 1.5 metres from each other. I think people didn't realise how connected we are as individuals or as human beings until suddenly we can't hug a friend, we can't shake a hand, we can't stand next to someone in a shopping queue. And yet we've adapted. And we're changing, and things are changing at home. Suddenly we're having to connect in different ways, and you know what? Somehow we're managing to do it. The reason that I raise this is because sometimes when you have a major event happen, in my case, I had a marriage breakup about 10 years ago, and it was very scary. I had a lot of grief. It was something that I never thought would happen. But I got through it and I thrived and I pivoted. I think that's the thing, to understand that a major change is a choice to pivot and to rediscover and redefine who you are and to learn more about you, to find out that there's things about you as a person that you never ever imagined could be. I learnt about myself that I'm a very strong person. I found that the more things that, more difficult things that happen, the stronger I was. We lost our house. I lost my marriage. My father passed away. They were very difficult financial times. And yet, no matter what happened, I got stronger and stronger. The thing is that without those things happening, I wouldn't be able to develop resilience, to become a stronger person. And ultimately, when a major event happened, because I had a very strong belief in marriage, we were married for 20 years, I was able to not only overcome it, to overcome my grief, to find the tools that I needed to do that, but to also prosper, to profit, even personally, spiritually, career-wise. I went to university and I did my Bachelor of Social Science. I changed my career to one where I help other people. I learnt to develop a positive mindset, which is probably the hardest thing. But if I hadn't done that, nothing else would have happened. I learnt to love myself. I learnt to love the value of me and to know that no matter what, I have me, and that I always can manage to thrive in any situation. You can do this as well. Everyone can do this. You just need to learn the tools, like I did, of how to do this. I think the first one is, and it's easy for me to say, but I can honestly say, don't panic. This is not the end of the road. 12 months from now, things will be completely different. It's actually a redirection of your life. It means that something that you never imagined you might do will become an opportunity. There's reasons why these things happen. Like we're human beings. I believe we're here to learn different things, and sometimes things come to an end, as painful as that might be. But there's always other opportunities. There's always more things that you can do. There's more things that you can learn, providing you're open to it. But really, for me, I think the biggest change was to develop a positive mindset. Now, I know that maybe some of you are already doing that. Maybe some of you can't. Some people, and I was the biggest, never believed it. When I was married, I saw all of those mind powers and all different kinds, manifestation, etc. And I didn't believe it. Honestly, I was always very negative. If you told me I could do it, I wouldn't have believed you. I would have laughed at you. The truth is, I learned how to do it. I started to do things. I was meditating. I started to do a gratitude list every day, and I was able to find something every single day to be grateful for. It could have been a perfect blue sky, it could have been a beautiful temperature, it could have been a lovely meal that I ate, or a nice song. The thing is to look for all the wonderful things that we have, and every single person can find something in their life that will be on their gratitude list. Because if you start to focus on good, positive things, suddenly it really does create a shift. Because if you're not thinking about, oh, I've got a bill to pay, oh, you know, this has happened or this has happened, and you start to look at the positive, you start to see more positive, and you start to train yourself to be looking for the positive. And it's like, okay, so why do I want to have a positive mindset? Why? I can tell you why. It's because you're able to manifest the life that you want. The first thing, of course, is obviously you start to feel better because you start to see the positive things in your life instead of seeing the bad things and the negative. Oh, I've got a bill. I remember I had a bill. It was $150 for a tank of water. And originally I thought, oh my God, I've got a $150 bill. I changed that thought round to saying, I'm so grateful. Thank you for me having $150 to pay it. And you know what? I always was able to pay different bills or commitments. It was always there. I think another one is finding inner strength. I never even thought about being a strong person. I didn't think I was. I've never felt like I'm anyone particularly special, honestly. I mean, in some ways, yes, but generally speaking, I'm just an average person. But these things that happened to me, I realised that it didn't matter what happened. It was tough, but I overcame it, like we all can. And then I was able to embrace and learn new things. I was able to make a plan and to start to consciously change my thinking. And I did that with help. I sought that out. It is sometimes hard without necessarily knowing what to do that, but it's definitely worth it. I can tell you that now. I just want to let you know that this really comes down to one thing, and that's changing our inner dialogue. Words have power, negative words and positive words. That's why affirmations are so powerful. They really are, and they really, truly work. Positive and negative. I think the most thing to remember is that you're important. You're important to your family, you're important to your community, and you're important to yourself. You've got to remember you always have you to rely on. You need to believe in yourself, and I believe in you. Whatever you put your mind to, you are capable of achieving. Just remember that. That's really important to know, that you can achieve whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams in life are, you can do it. But to do it, you have to start somewhere. And I'm here to tell you that you need to create a positive mindset. So that's all for now. I'm going to be creating 2 new videos every week. I hope that you've learnt something from that. I will be creating more information on how to do that. I'll be including affirmations, meditations, and other information regarding topics of interest to many people, I hope. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you like this content, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit like and subscribe if you would like to see more videos from me. I'm truly thankful for you watching this video, and I'd be very grateful if you would like to join my little community, which will be our little community. Thank you so much.